Is it time to buy or sell Darden Restaurants stock? In this video, we will delve into Darden Restaurants. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 18th of September, 2025, our system has identified Darden Restaurants as a strong sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 5.15. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the upcoming days. The stock has broken the falling short-term trend down. Initially, a stronger decline is indicated, but false breaks and sell-off scenarios may arise. Nevertheless, a further decline is realistic, and any rebounds back to the breaking point, which is $197.05, are viewed as a second chance to exit. According to the fan theory, $181.53 will represent the new bottom line of the upcoming trend, but it is still too early to assert this with certainty. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 4.64% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 2.51% to positive 5.17%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 31.1%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 31.1% to 63.22% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $252.69 and $314.58. Our latest daily update for Darden Restaurants includes the headline, Darden Restaurants Inc. stock price fell more than 7.69% Thursday, closing at $192.74. The Darden Restaurants Inc. stock price fell by 7.69% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025. From $208.79 to $192.74. It has now decreased for 5 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.37%, reaching a low of $186.90 and a high of $195.07. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 8.3% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 6 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, and the risk could increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 7 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $1.29 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $228.27, while the lowest price was $155.18. Currently, the price is 15.56%, or $35.53, below the 52-week high of $228.27, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Darden reported mixed results for the first quarter that unsettled the market today. Adjusted earnings per share fell short of expectations at $1.97, while revenue reached approximately $3.04 billion. Comparable restaurant sales increased by about 4.7%. Driven primarily by Olive Garden and Longhorn Steakhouse, as fine dining brands struggled. Following the announcement, the stock dropped roughly 8 to 10%, trading near $188 early in the day. In response, management is implementing shareholder-friendly initiatives, including a higher quarterly dividend of $1.50 and continued stock buybacks. Additionally, Olive Garden is experimenting with smaller, lower-priced portion sizes that seem to be attracting customers. However, rising food and labor costs are putting pressure on margins, a concern that analysts have highlighted. Despite some analysts upgrading the shares after the decline, viewing the valuation as more appealing, the short-term outlook remains uncertain. The earnings miss and margin concerns will likely contribute to ongoing volatility, and could exert downward pressure until there is clearer evidence of margin improvement or positive guidance. In the long run, sustained growth in same-store sales, effective menu and pricing strategies, along with continued buybacks and dividends, could support earnings recovery and an increase in share value. Conversely, persistent cost inflation without corresponding pricing adjustments or efficiency improvements could limit long-term gains. Keep an eye on margins, comparable sales, the pace of buybacks, and the consistency of dividends as key factors to watch. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned DRI an outperform rating, accompanied by a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned DRI a market perform rating, also with a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned DRI an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned DRI a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned DRI an overweight rating paired with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Darden Restaurants stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Darden Restaurants. Currently, there are few to no technical positive signals. Darden Restaurants Incorporated stock reflects sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook. During upward corrections, resistance is expected at $208.74 and $206.93. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Thursday, September 11th, 2025, and the stock has since fallen by 9.68%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume increased as prices declined yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, warranting closer observation of the stock. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal, 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 20 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal, 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal, 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 32 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Darden Restaurants. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume below today's level. Given the right conditions, the stock may perform poorly in the coming days. Generally, the stock exhibits controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with it is considered very low. Over the past day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of $8.17 between its high and low, which equates to 4.37%. During the previous week, the daily average volatility of the stock was 2.21%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Darden Restaurants, let's first discuss some important fundamental data. To begin, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This key metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively typical, often found in companies with established histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 18th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $2. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Darden Restaurants. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Darden Restaurants is at $216.13. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, This could be a point to consider for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume below this level, which means the stock could potentially experience a sharp decline under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider making trades only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Darden Restaurants from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On August 24, 2025, Kenningham Darrell conducted an insider purchase of 155 shares of common stock. On August 24, 2025, Kenningham Darrell also conducted an insider purchase of 155 shares of restricted stock units related to fiscal year 26 director compensation. On August 24, 2025, Kenningham Darrell executed an insider sale of 155 shares of restricted stock units connected to fiscal year 26 director compensation. On August 24, 2025, Wilmot Timothy J. conducted an insider purchase of 158 shares of restricted stock units related to fiscal year 19 director compensation. On July 30, 2025, Williamson Laura B. executed an insider sale of 1,157 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 9.807. Overall, insiders purchased 115,017 shares and sold 141,036 shares in the last 100 trades. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss established. Is Darden Restaurants stock a good buy? Darden Restaurants Inc. currently displays several negative indicators and is experiencing a downward trend, leading us to believe it will continue to perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, our assessment of this stock is negative. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a hold to a strong sell candidate since our last assessment. After analyzing the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 19th of September, we anticipate that Darden Restaurants will open lower by $1.17, starting trading at $191.57. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.